Hello, my name is Sarah Trevino. I am from Little Vision, and today I will be comparing the DJI Mic 2s versus the Comica BoomX. So, you might be asking, well, why is the comparison needed? Well, here's the thing. This is what Comica's device looks like. It literally gives you like almost the exact same build quality and stuff. Like, look at that. It's just so nice, right? And then we have DJI's, right? Almost exactly alike. We're going to talk about the different specs, put into real world use, and we'll see who's the good at it. So for the DJI Mic 2, we have 32-bit float, but also Comica's, they have 32-bit float as well. Comica BoomX has internal recording, and guess what? So does DJI as well. The Comica BoomX range does get a little bit iffy though, with about 50 to 70 meters, but is advertised at about this number. I think it's 250-ish. We'll have to see. DJI Mic 2 is 250, but line of sight, so not with a lot of stuff blocking you or anything like that. So yeah, they both give you about the same battery life. This is like the exact specs right here of what the battery life offers you. Same build design, literally exact same mic. This is DJI. This is the Comica's. You can clearly see they're almost like the exact same. But you might be asking, well, what's the price difference here? So right now during Prime Day, Comica BoomX on its own for about $150, but you can definitely score these for about $180 on a regular day on Amazon. For DJI Mic 2s, they typically go for about $349, but sometimes they're discounted to about like $250, but that's not very often. Comica definitely outdid themselves with the price here, I feel like, and we're gonna see if the price difference is noticeable or not. Something nice about the Comicas though is that they do offer cardioid or omnidirectional, whereas DJI Mic just offers omnidirectional. We're going to do an in-depth look at the boxes right now. So whenever you open up the DJI mics, you are met with instant luxury. You have two mics in the charging case left and right, and then transmitter right in the middle. But you also have a lightning adapter for your iPhone, and then you also have a USB Type-C adapter for your iPhone, or if you use any type of other phone. This is almost identical to the Comicas in the sense that they are both the same size case, except one is gray, one is black, and one has a little push-up button for you to, open up your box and stuff. But when I open up the Comicas, they feel almost the same, almost identical. You have the transmitter in the middle, two mics left and right, but you don't have the lightning adapters or the USB-C adapters inside of it. So not a big difference between the two, but overall same thing. Whenever we see the case of the Comicas though, we have two wind muffs on one side of the case. In the middle, we have a little magnetic attachment for you to clip up the Comica box in the middle, which is really nice. And then we even have a little flap up where you can see the two magnets. And speaking of magnets, we're gonna see who has a stronger magnet. So which one do you think is more magnetized? I feel like most of y'all said DJI, but we're about to see right now. Comica's won right there easily. And so I feel like that's a nice thing about the Comicas is that they want you to feel premium without having to break the bank. I bought these on Prime Day for $150 easily. I feel like these are well spent. Compared to the other mics I used to use, I will gladly spend the $150. But in comparison with the DJI, I don't know if I could spend that $350. That's a steep price point right there. Whenever we look at size though, DJI does win in that sense. The DJIs are about a little bit smaller than the Comicas, and there is no light in the front of the mic, as where the DJI has it on the side, so that is a little more flattering if you're not using lavalier mics. Then on the other side of the Comica case, that's where you can keep your cables and whatnot. Literally, almost waterproof case, love it, could use it all day. Whenever we say DJI though, literally the exact same thing, except DJI does come with a little bit more. Depending on what bundle you get, you'll get way more cords than what the Comicas offer you, but I feel like for $160, $150, you're not really expecting the cords to come with it. You're only expecting like the main attachments. You're not expecting lavaliers unless it's explicitly listed. So I'm not too mad about that because I sometimes like to purchase my own lavalier mics, what is up to par with my style and whatnot. I will say the receivers, you clearly have a winner. Literally the exact same thing though. Comicas are a little bit harder to put on my Sony a7 IV, but DJI does win because it's a little bit smaller, easier to put onto my hot shoe mount, and also that I feel like I'm looking at an OLED screen. And then the Comicas just a little more cheaper. Let's do a little wiffle test. I put on some people talking in the background. Let's see if it picks it up. Hi, my name is Sarah. We're gonna see if the Comicas will live up. or if the DJIs will block out all the noise as well. And then now we're gonna blast it up all the way. We're gonna see if you can hear me or not. I'm talking at a pretty low voice right now, so I'll raise it up a little bit. Anyways, guys, thank you all. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is the first one up of our review series, I guess. Hopefully, future brands can send me out stuff. That'll be really epic. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Can't wait to do more of this. I will be doing a full day with the Comicas, so we'll see if it lives up to the name. Bye, guys. Hope you all have a good day.